So
Hell,
when does
controversial.
so what's the tracks that K Def produced because he didn't get the credit though, right? So it was like him and Marley Marl.
I know, if I'm not mistaken, I heard he did "How I'm Coming." Um,
Okay,
I know he probably did. I know he helped with "Bucking Them Down."
right.
A
No,
little.
that was QD3. They said that was Quincy Jones' son. Did
That
that
was
one?
really.
Yeah,
I
it's
gotta be
QD3.
looking. Hold
Yeah,
up. Hold up. Hold up.
that's the only track that he produced on there.
That don't even
Oh
sound
no,
like a
he
QD3
did
beat.
backseat. We did backseat on my Jeep also.
Yeah, he see that sounds more QD3
Right,
than yeah.
and he got credit for Soul Survivor.
Honestly, Backseat should have been the first single. I'm gonna
I
keep it
agree.
above.
That should have been the first single.
Backseat
Yeah,
should. That classic LL Steez
yeah.
right there and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, facts.
Yeah, man, I love that track.
Yeah.
What's that one song?
Bobcat did a lot of them joints. He did like 5 joints on here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say something controversial.
All
Why
right.
do Migos still go to fucking casinos? Because after I heard
I don't
Offset
know.
got shot at the casino, I'm like, these niggas still going to casinos and shit.
That could have been publicity.
Moving on. Okay. Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because niggas gonna look at me like, why you being so heartless and shit? I'm just like, look, that's
Right.
why I stopped gambling. That's why I stopped gambling years ago. And I
Fuck.
say they should. I'm just saying, niggas don't shouldn't even go to casinos and shit. Fuck.
I agree. But
They
why
might
is
fuck around and get a house in Virginia. If
Especially
you know what I
especially down
mean.
south. Them down south casinos. Hell no.
right?
You
Facts.
know what I said, Rich?
What you say?
I said one of them might fuck around and end up getting a house in Virginia. If you know what I mean.
Chill, chill. Oh my god! But I do hope he pulls through. Like just on the
Are
serious
they
side.
open? Are they open all night? Their casinos down there.
Yeah, most of them casinos open all night. Yeah,
'Cause I went to one in Orlando, and it was open all night.
yeah, man.
They have a casino out there that was. I forgot the name of it, but it was open all night when we went.
I remember I fucked around. I went to one casino. I was rolling dice and I almost lost hella money. I was like, hell no, fuck that.
Right.
And I used to be good too, but sometimes it's like with gambling. Honestly, it's like you trying to catch that high, when you
Right.
that luck. And so
Mhm.
you keep gambling, and get gambling, and keep gambling. It's like a fucking honestly, it's gambling is more of a drug than anything I've taken. Honestly, to be real, like can y'all hear me?
Yeah. What'd you
Yeah.
say?
Yeah.
I says you end up gambling hella shit. You end up gambling your whole car, your life savings and shit. I'm not even trying to be funny. It's just
Hmm.
the bullshit you go through.
Right.
Niggas go there, y'all flexing so much shit. Y'all forget most of them gambling spots are owned by fucking mobsters and gangsters and shit. You fuck around one time, it's gonna be your ass.
Facts.
Shit. What else is going on? So fucking, it's ironic. Chile is canceled, but Kanye is brought back to the masses and shit. That's the irony.
Kanye got canceled too. He can't come to London. They kicked him out.
Oh, big whoop, London. Oh, big
So
whoop.
that's a whole country. That's a whole country. He can't come to that country. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm just saying. They gonna forgive his ass. They gonna forgive his
They
ass. Oh,
when
they
when
banned
when
him
they gonna
from
forgive
one
him?
one.
He tried to come there to perform, and the prime minister don't want him there.
You know how many sold out concerts he had this weekend?
Okay.
All hell, Lauren Hill
Apparently,
was on time.
London don't want the money. They said we don't want Kanye in our country.
Lauren Hill was on time for God's sakes. Like
It's
that
Kanye.
should tell
He
you
should be on
that
time,
should tell you something. Lauren Hill was on time for this shit. That should tell you something.
bro. They don't want
She
him
wasn't
in
she,
the country.
she was on time for the Grammys and she had to pay tribute to D'Angelo, but she was
They
on time
they
for this
said
shit.
we don't care about the money. We don't want Kanye in our country, so he can't come there to
Uh,
perform. You know what I'm saying?
then
So he's still canceled in certain parts, but I don't feel like he'll totally be canceled altogether. Like he's still great, man. Like he put out a good album this year.
I'm still not on the fence to listen to any Kanye shit.
Bro,
After I saw,
all I'm gonna say is we got AZ
hey,
dropping this year, right? We got a Dole Dot 3 dropping. We got Cool G Rap dropping
he's
an
coming out with
album.
Door Die 3?
Back
Yes,
to
he's coming
our
with Dole Dot
regularly
3.
scheduled program,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
he's coming out with Dole Dot 3.
Nigga,
If
I'm sick
if
of
they,
town.
if these niggas come out with an album that's not better than Bully, then what does that say? All I'm saying is
Nigga,
Bully is one of the best albums.
ASAP's album, I bet you if I listen to Bully, ASAP's album way better than that Bully shit.
No, no. ASAP album was good. It's not better than Bully.
Man, I don't
And
know.
he
I
got
don't
a
know.
part two coming out also. He got disc two coming out.
Oh, Big Whoop Part 2. Is it going to come out on time? Is it actually going to come
I'm talking
out?
about
Like,
ASAP. No, I'm talking about ASAP that has a part two coming out.
oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But see, that's ASAP. See, ASAP, he actually surprised me with this Don't Be Dumb because I had low expectations with that album after that testing bullshit. I'm just like, look, Mr. Rihanna better chill.
If Kanye got a better album than AZ, what does that tell you?
Don't disrespect AZ like that.
Hey,
Don't do
he
that,
don't
man.
need to drop a
Don't
part three. Like we don't need to
don't
do
don't
that part three for what?
don't disrespect. Let me tell you something. If
AZ better do that album with Nas.
AZ never dressed up
You
like no
will be.
KKK motherfucker.
AZ better drop that album with Nas if you want to be relevant again.
Shut up.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Nobody asked for do that part three. That's not needed.
So I'm guessing you didn't like part two.
Part two was okay, but I mean, he took forever to drop that. Like now you coming out with a part three for what? You know what I'm saying? It's not like part
However,
two
the
was great.
documentary on part one is dope, narrated by Rakim.
Yeah,
So
that was good, but that was for part one. That was like 30 years ago. We don't need a part three now. It's not needed. You know, drop that album with Nas that we wanted 30 years ago.
I don't know what's taking so long with that.
I don't think Nas want to do it, bro. I think Nas is like, let me just do me. Like, leave me alone. You know.
What else is going? I'm gonna say some shit else. So I saw that Super Mario movie, Saturday. I think I was like the only grown adult there, but I didn't give a fuck. I don't know.
Did
It's
you
not
like
better
it?
than. It was alright. It's not
Yeah,
better than the first one. I
I
feel
heard
like
that.
this one's
A lot of people
yeah.
said it's not better than the first one. It's too many cameos from other games in there.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mm-mm.
but
That's all
I'm
I
actually,
needed to hear. I don't even want to see it now.
but I'm actually gonna see that Michael movie 2 days before it actually comes out and shit.
Me too.
You are too? Oh shit! I'm actually gonna record a review
Bro,
and drop it like Friday, 6
bro,
a.m. or some
what
shit.
are they doing with the Michael movie? Like they cut out the original ending because his family want to paint them in in a different light. The public already know what happened. Like he went through two child allegation trials and he won both of them. So that should be included in the biopic. If you don't have it in the biopic, it's not a real biopic.
Mm.
You know, you just can't ignore the fact that he went through two cases 10 years apart. Like that would be like a fake ass biopic to me.
Then they said Janet Jackson's not even gonna be in the
Right,
biopic.
and Janet not in it.
I'm
Like
like,
yo, didn't he have
oh,
a
but
big single with Janet called "Scream"?
Yeah.
I bet you Jermaine's gonna be all over that biopic. Watch.
Oh, God.
For what? What for his Michael diss? Nobody remembers that song. Come on, Jermaine. You
And then
know,
they said this Jafar Aladdin, whatever his name is gonna play Tiger Woods or some shit.
yeah, yeah.
I
He
don't
got
know. I don't know if
hey,
I'll play Tiger Woods right now after all the
Tiger
shit.
Woods gonna get all the tea right now, yo. Do
You
that
said
bio.
what?
He might get his Oscar for that and not the Michael movie.
That's funny. Tiger Woods. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna be lock Tiger's ass up. I'm gonna be real with you. Lock his ass up. I don't give a fuck.
Just don't drive. He needs to hire a driver because him and driving
No,
is
this is
don't
the
go.
second time he does this shit. Lock his ass up.
Him and driving is not a good match.
Have his best friend Trump pardon him if he can.
He needs to hire a driver. He's rich. He can hire a driver.
Shit. Alright, I'm
You
ready
know,
to start whenever y'all motherfuckers are.
let's go.
Let's go.
What's up, motherfuckers? This is your boy Reg in the building, and I just misplaced my CD. I got my homeboy Try in the building with me, and I got my homeboy, my man Ant in the building with me as well too.
Peace.
What the hell did I just do with that CD? Fuck it. Um, we actually y'all got the CD, right?
Yes, it's right here, Reg. I stole your CD. It's right here.
Funny,
I
funny.
got it.
I just had my shit. Oh well, it'll pop up when I least expect it. Watch when I finish this.
Tiger Woods took it.
Yeah, watch when I finish this fucking review and shit like that. I find the CD. Watch. But if y'all read the title, y'all know what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about motherfucking Redman's "What the Album." This joint came out in 1992. Before I start, want to give a quick shout out to Starship, my Starship in the building and stuff like that. Too quick shout out to her. I'm proud of her. Um, yeah. So "What the Album" is Redman's first album. This is actually one of the earliest reviews I've done on this channel and stuff like that too. But my appreciation on this album has grown in many years and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely glad that I'm actually gonna do it with my brothers in the building. You know what I'm saying too. You know what I'm saying? Definitely glad I'm gonna do it with them. This is actually his first album that came out in 1992, like I just mentioned, on under Rush Management, which was under Def Jam and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? This was mostly produced by Eric Sermon and Redman, but Pete Rock also did a beat here too. Yes, y'all, Redman also does his production and stuff like that too. Not a lot of people talk about that.
The
You know what I'm
concept.
saying?
An artist that can wear different hats in the studio. That seems to be lost now.
Exactly. Because now these artists have like 8,000
Hmm.
producers for an 8-track album and stuff
Right.
like
Or
that.
my favorite one. Yo, hit my SoundCloud, bro.
God, what did I do with that CD? Fuck. Okay. All right. So the singles this album came out with are "Blow Your Mind," "Tonight's the Night," "Time for Some Action." You know what I'm saying? But the guest appearances mostly are Eric Sermon, Charlie Marotta, DJ Scratch, and the late great Hurricane G. Oh, there's my CD. it
I thought
was
Michael.
under my it was under my ashtray. Oh
Wow.
shit! How
Whoa,
ironic!
okay.
How ironic!
We
Yeah.
know what you were doing.
Right.
It was how ironic. We're talking about Redman, and this was under my ashtray. How ironic is that? That's
Wow. How many blunts did you roll up today?
this is my third one.
You thought, of course.
Da. Anyway, yeah. So I think we all talked about our Redman stories, how we got into Redman and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we've talked about half of his albums. Well, a good portion of his albums. The
Yeah.
only albums I haven't talked about is Red Gone Wild,
Oh boy.
the Reggie album, which I'm not really in a rush to talk about
Yeah.
Reggie.
No, please. You
We're
can
not in a
skip
rush.
the Reggie album.
It's bad that he named it after.
Right. You named it after you. Yo.
You can tell he was tired of Def Jam at that point.
Facts. Jay Z was over there now calling the shots and shit. He was like, yeah, I'm
Okay.
done.
Yeah. So the reason why I really wanted to re-review this album is because this album is what really set Redman apart from a lot of rappers. He really changed the archetype when it came to like the traditional hardcore rapper. Because me and Ant we were talking about this before Try came on. I said to him, it's like, imagine if Richard Pryor was a rapper and he would come out with his fucking album right here and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? Um, and yeah, this was like, if I had to pick a funniest rap album and stuff like that, this might be like among the funniest rap albums I've ever heard and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? Also, I was reading something
Yo,
interesting.
Reg, I didn't mean to cut you off, but this is basically the hip hop version of that nigga's crazy.
Mm.
You know what? I'm not mad at that. I'm not. That is all you needed was the rainbow album cover and Redman just doing some weird smile and some shit. Hey yo, and whenever I start doing Richard Pryor stand up comedy albums, you're definitely invited. Okay.
Appreciate it, my brother.
It's funny I've done stand up reviews. I never invited you like that. Well, that's because when I started doing them, I didn't know you,
Quote Tony, I didn't get my invitation.
and plus I didn't know you when we were doing a lot of stand up reviews like the Eddie Murphy,
That's
Delirious,
cool.
and Raw, and all that shit. But the fact that you mentioned that nigga's crazy, I gotta salute you on that. Um, So
Like, yo,
yeah, and then
OGs,
also too,
man.
like I mentioned, I was reading about this album, and they were trying to compare what the album to the Chronic and stuff like that too. Now, hear me out, hear me out,
Oh boy.
because no, guys, hear me out, because the way how this album used a lot of P Funk samples and stuff like that, it still used a lot of P Funk samples. They still like filtered all that shit, but the way how the Chronic used it and added all those instrumentations and then replaying the sample and stuff like that too to give it a more signature sound and stuff like that. I kind of sometimes feel like if it wasn't for this album, sometimes we probably would not have had the Chronic. I
Mm,
don't know how y'all feel, because sometimes, and I said this before, I feel like EPMD were the real creators of G Funk,
right.
the real pioneers, as I should say.
Which does not get talked about enough.
There's
Thank
there's an album called Paul's Boutique that came out. They used a lot of
Exactly.
P-Funk samples on there.
Yeah, but Paul's Boutique sampled everything.
Yeah,
Listen,
shout out to the Dust
they
Brothers too.
sampled Chico and the Man theme, so they even sampled me farting and stuff like that. Let's keep it a buck and
Uh-huh.
shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's no shot against Paul Boutique, because that gave sampling a lot of just you. But that whole P Funk sound, that whole P Funk sampling, strictly business, they were sampling Zap and Roger before a lot of these West Coast acts, like
Uh,
Cool and the Gang. Hell, they even sampled Otis Redding on that
right.
The Steve Martin dance song, which is one of my favorite songs from Strictly Business that no one talks about and
Hmm.
shit. And that's no shot against the West Coast. That's no shot against the West Coast, but why do you think a lot of those West Coast acts was influenced by EPMD and trying to rhyme like them, like Tone Loc and stuff like that too? Is
Oh
a
god.
part of it. Hey, Tone Loc is dope. Let's not don't come for
I like
Tone,
the
man.
first album. That's about it. The first album.
Red Alert was not playing your shit.
Well, a lot of New York radio didn't play the West Coast stuff.
This,
So,
this Slick Rick, this that nigga talk about they throwing his ass out the Apollo. But
well,
yeah, I'm just saying though, and it's like the way how the
Yo,
Chronic
time
used.
out. Speaking of Slick Rick, there's a
What's up?
video of him, not a video, but like an interview somewhere online of him in '88, and they asked him about West
I
Coast
know.
hip hop
Yep,
artists.
that's
He was
that's the
like,
one I was talking about.
yeah, he
Yeah,
was like, they all suck. They all peasants.
yeah. He was dissing. He was also dissing Run too and
Yo,
shit like that. And he
and
was
then he
like,
ended up taking a picture with him too.
"Yo, Slick Rick was that nigga."
Yo,
well,
yo,
Yo,
hey, yo. Matter of
Ricky
fact, yo, when I
D,
do my
man,
new stand up, I'm gonna start calling people peasants just to see their fucking reaction.
fucking garbage. But yeah, and that's one of the main reasons why I really wanted to get this album as Just You, because it's like when people talk about Redman these days, they always say Blackout, Meth and Red, How High. What about the love for There's a Dark Side? What the album?
ain't
What
no love for
People
Rock?
that.
hate that album.
Ain't no love for that.
Yo, but how good? Since you went there, Reg, how good was that
Yeah, because
marketing though?
this
Because
Ain't
yo,
like that.
come on, 1 month you had it was basically the month of the man. You
Right,
know, so like you
right.
had Redman coming out, and then a couple weeks later you had Method Man coming out,
I
and
was
then Russell
disappointed with that
Simmons,
too.
huh?
I was disappointed with the Cal also. It took me a while to actually like that album because I just felt like it was not what we expected. Very
Yeah, speaking of that, can we get a re-release of this album too? Because the sound quality on there is fucking horrible.
But that's how RZA kept it. He kept all the mistakes in the mixing in there.
Yeah, come on, RZA. Update that shit for the fans, yo. Like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah,
It's a whole bunch of albums that need updated sound quality, but that's
facts.
besides the point.
Definitely.
but you know what, honestly?
T Ali album needs a remaster.
You know what? I'm gonna be real with you. Sometimes
Smith and Wesley's first album.
no, that does not
Yes.
need a that's as
Well,
good as the way
they reissued it already. They reissued it.
Oh wow.
for
Okay.
streaming. Yes, for streaming.
No. They have the vinyl, the colored vinyl with the bonus like
Yeah.
remixes.
Whoa! You said colored. Nah, just play.
That's how
But
they reissued it. It's colored
but
vinyl.
here's the thing. Sometimes that bad, grimy, dirty mixing is what makes those certain albums. Like the King and I's contemporary Jeep music.
Facts.
That
Facts.
album was so dirty. I don't even want to hear a remastered version of that album.
And the
Or
first J. Rue album too.
Yeah,
oh my nigga, of course,
I agree. I agree.
nigga. Hell, I would even say Daily Operation from
Hmm.
Gangstar. I know people want to say the mixing sucks, but I love the mixing and master on that album. It's just as good as it is. Cause
Yeah.
sometimes
Uno at his best.
Heavy D.
a lot of that shit was recorded in the winter
Yeah.
and
The
stuff
Blue
like
Funk
that.
album too. Heavy D Blue Funk. That also needs
Nah,
a remaster.
I ain't gonna hold you. A bunch of niggas that might need a remaster. Cause I didn't like the way they mixed Guru's verse on that
Yeah.
track. I'm gonna be
The
real with
volume
you.
was off.
Yeah, and Guru was already monotone too. I'm just like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all did Guru wrong on that song. I'm like, fuck.
Right.
Shit. But yeah, okay. So first of all, um, the way how this album cover is and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? Just him in the shadow, him in the bloody hands and all that crap and everything like that too. You know,
Yeah.
and one thing I failed to realize was that I mentioned comedic rappers, but it's ironic because he used to roll with Biz Markie before EPMD. Not a lot of people know that shit.
Yeah.
He actually met EPMD in this club called Sensations in Newark and stuff like that too, and stuff. So they was at a freestyle cipher, and they just took him under his wing because at that time they had K Solo, who
Hmm.
he already had that two albums under his name and stuff like that. That Time's Up album I need to get my hands on.
That needs a remaster also. Time's up.
You know
They
what?
used to get no money for that album too.
Yeah.
I would agree with you on Time's Up.
Yeah. Because
Um,
even on streaming, when you hear it on streaming, the volume is low on that too.
exactly. And at that time too, they were prepping Das Effects up because Red also DJ for Das Effects. Prime
Yes.
example,
Right.
when Das Effects was on Arsenio, he was the DJ for them and
Yes,
stuff
sir.
like that too. And Red was busy on the turntables too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like we don't talk about Red like that, but
Right.
again, that's why we here. But so
Learn from DJ Scratch.
period. And
Yes.
DJ
They're not ready
Scratch,
for that conversation though.
they're not ready. They're not ready for that shit. They're not ready. But yeah. So of course, no business as usual. EPMD's third album came out in 1990, and Redman was not only on one, but he was on two songs, Hardcore and Brothers on My
Our
Jock.
good friend Unc would not like this conversation right now.
You said what?
I said our good friend Unc won't like this conversation right now.
Uncle Freezy. Yeah, he don't
Yeah.
like EPMD at
Oh yeah,
all.
I forgot because he don't. Yeah, he don't like
He
EP.
don't fuck with it.
I try to invite him. I try to try if he's available, let him know. But
He gave you a shout out on Saturday when we did the interview with Rick Lansky. He gave you a shout out.
yeah,
Yo,
I
salute
fuck
Unc. How
with
about those Mets, baby? 4-0.
Yes.
How about them Ozzy brothers, Unc? Greatest group, man. Come on.
Yeah.
How you like Gorilla, but you don't like the Ozzy? I don't understand. You know what?
Hey.
He's still my bro. He's still my bro. I love him, man. Fuck it. But yeah, Brothers on My Jock. I love that song. But Hardcore, that verse alone was what really killed it. And the fact that they gave him more bars than themselves and stuff like that too, it just screams volume that EPMD definitely looked at Redman like, oh yeah, he's gonna be something special.
That was his bust the rhyme scenario moment right there.
Period.
You
And
think so? The
well, actually,
hardcore joint?
no. You gotta remember that came out before Scenario.
Yeah.
That came
Yeah.
out before
It's kind of like a precursor.
Right.
Scenario. I definitely do hear what you said. That was his standout moment and shit like that.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you something, Ant. Let me ask both Ant and Try.
So
Who had the most standout verse? Redman from Hardcore or K Solo on that one track Knick Knack Paddywhack on Business as Usual. Or Unfinished Business, excuse me.
I like Redman's verse on hardcore.
I Redman.
You know what I mean?
Redman's cool too.
I
But that
like
K
K
Solo.
Solo's verse on the Headbanger though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's his best verse on any EPMD song.
Yeah.
That might shit all over Knick Knack Paddywhack
Yeah.
and stuff.
I agree.
But yeah, man. So this is the album cover right here. This is the CD that I could not wait to get out the case because I haven't opened
Damn
the
it.
CD in
Hold up.
years.
Y'all do this to me every time. I'll be right back.
What? What we do? You already know we doing the review. You should have been added already. Come prepared, nigga.
Yo! God damn it. I'll be right back, yo.
We do
Nah,
this
you
to
good, Ant?
I'm like, bro,
Hey, my CD was under an ashtray, so hey.
Y'all do this to me every time.
yo,
Oh my god.
it's funny.
Yeah, but I just really wanted just to give Redman some love and stuff because niggas never mention this when it comes to best debuts in hip hop.
I
It's
agree.
always
I've
Get
been saying
Rich or
that.
Die Trying, which
I've
technically
been
was not even his debut
I've been
of
saying
Illmatic.
that. I said if it come to rap debuts, he got to be on that list. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I'm so glad we're doing this today because today has been a wild day today.
Right.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
See?
Yeah. Good. Next
Yeah.
time when we have you on, you have your album ready to show.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. God damn it. Shit.
Okay, y'all. So this album has 21 songs, and let's get this shit started. Track number one is called Psycho Ward. You know what I'm saying? This is actually a seminal, not just a seminal intro in the Redman album, a seminal intro in hip hop in general because he actually introduced one of his many classic characters. This time it's Dr. Travis. And Dr. Travis is the doctor that's analyzing Redman's mind and stuff like that too. In my opinion, he definitely killed it on the There's a Dark Side album 'cause I feel like he
Yeah,
fit
I
more.
do agree. Yes.
Yes.
But
I
what
do
the
agree with you on
album,
that. He was good on that album.
yeah. But I definitely love the intro here and stuff like that in the Psycho Ward and shit, and it leads into the next track. But before I get to that, I want to see what y'all think about the intro.
I love it. I love the way that it started off. It was like real creepy music, some devilish laughs, and it had like a horrorcore sound to it. And then you have like Dr. Travis like speaking to Redman and about strangling a guy at a rap concert, and he's done it a couple times, and that was great. Like that's the way you start off an album. It's not like your regular intro. It's like a something different that people wouldn't expect at that time in 92. And to have Dr. Travis be on his other albums, I'm like he need to do a video or like a mini movie as Dr. Travis. I think that would be
I
fun.
agree.
Or have cast somebody in Hollywood that could play that role, and then you just go from there. I think it would be
Keith
great
David.
cinematically.
Keith David would be perfect for as a doctor.
Right, Keith David. Right, right. I just saw Keith David in the new movie with Vince Vaughn and was it Me and Nick or something like that? It's on Hulu.
Nice.
Yeah,
Did he get his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame yet?
Keith
Like,
David.
yeah, because
I don't know.
uh,
Mm.
they announced it. I don't know if he actually got the star yet. I'll be so happy.
Oh, yeah, I actually like this opening. This intro, man. Like, it was the birth of one of many Redman's characters. And actually, I think it's honestly one of his best. That
I
and the uncle, the old uncle on There's a Dark
Hey,
Side,
Uncle Quilly.
Uncle Quilly.
Yeah,
Yo, this was like the birth, like the beginning of all that, you know. And how you said how you strangle somebody at a concert. That part always that fucking makes me laugh. Cause I can see Redman doing that shit, especially if he get mad.
for real. All right.
You don't like my song? Go that motherfucker. Oh shit. Oh man. Yeah, man.
I definitely. All right. So track number two is probably one of his signature songs. If you ask me, "Time for Some Action." Yo, the way this song started off with that dramatic sample, da da da, and then they screamed and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is just definitely killing the way how they threw in the "How Could I Just Kill a Man" sample. It's time for some action. You
Yes.
know what's crazy? Every time I play "How I Can Just Kill a Man" by Cypress Hill, I always play "Time for Some Action" right after "How I Can
Right.
Just Kill a Man" and stuff. I
Transitions
don't know.
matter, people.
Yeah.
You said what?
Transitions matter, especially if you're a DJ.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
The sequencing.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like even
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Rex, but
Now
like
go ahead. Go ahead.
even when like I'm at parties and they play Cypress Hill, and I'm like, yo, they better play Time for Some Action next, or I'm fucking leaving, or I'm
Right.
gonna grab the mic and yell at the DJ. I actually did
Yeah.
that one time too.
Hey, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Because I tell you, if they ever play that joint, time for some action and transition that shit to jump around,
Right.
oh, that whole crowd would
Facts.
be
Facts.
crazy.
Yeah.
That
Definitely.
whole crowd would be crazy. Matter of fact, y'all just gave me an idea, but I'm gonna leave that to myself. But yeah,
Man.
man. I also remember when Mike Tyson walked out to time for some action and stuff like
Mm.
that. One of his fights that was iconic as hell too. You know what I'm saying? But we might Mike Tyson had some the most iconic entrances in boxing, but that's another
Oh
story
yeah.
for a different
So,
day. I
so did
always love
so
the
did
welcome
Mayweather.
to the Terror Dome entrance. Oh my god, I get
So did,
chills.
so did Mayweather. When Mayweather beat Oscar De La Hoya, he came out with the same.
Anyway,
We
Hey,
no disrespect to Mayweather, but he's not touching Tyson. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I hear you.
When
But
when Tyson when
Mayweather
Tyson made it,
Mayweather carried the torch after Tyson though.
let's
When it
move.
came to like
Let's
black fighters, it was definitely Mayweather for me.
well, I respect
what
your
about
opinion.
nigga Shane Mosley?
Shane Mosley, he had a nice little run. He had a nice little run.
Yeah. But yeah, Redman was just going in on this. So many quotables from this song.
Yeah.
Um, and let loose with the juice. When I do rock, I'm too hot. Some say I got more juice than Tupac. Straight out of Jersey, you heard me, my brother. I'm laughing. Tee hee hee. Oh man, come on, man.
Yes.
And then the lights, camera, cock back the ham, explosion.
Explosion.
Straight from the land of the. I mean, he was rapping like rent was fucking due.
Yo,
It was not even funny. Man, the man was rapping. And I think this was one of the first songs they worked on for this
Oh
album.
wow.
Is just that raw hunger and
Right.
everything like that too. And I know they did a remix to this song. I'm gonna be real with you. This song does not need a remix. I'm gonna be real
no,
with you.
it really didn't.
And I like the remix, but
Right.
I like the remix and shit too. But hey, oof,
Yeah,
I just get chills.
this
I
was
just get
fire.
chills.
Like
Oof.
the whole Be Real sample, the beat was bananas. You know, the bass line, so many quotables, hard enough that I can chew a whole bag of rocks, chew an avenue, chew an off street and off block. Fire. Just so many quotables. I got more juice than Tupac. You know, the video was exactly how I pictured it when you hear it on the album with the
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Travis intro and everything, and he's like like he has like the headphones on his head and he's connected, you know, in the laboratory, and it was dope. It was dope to see, and it's one of his signature songs. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen him in concert last year to Rock the Bells. He performed it. He killed it in Jersey. You know, definitely if you get a chance to see Redman, his stage presence is great. His stage performances are great. He's hilarious and charismatic, and he's gonna go through like all his hits from all his albums, and this is definitely one of his signature hits.
Facts. No complaint here. Yeah, like you said, man, the video went right along with the song. Like when you hear it,
Yep.
it's like when he was tied up to this chair and shit like
Yeah.
that. Perfect song, perfect video. Definitely one of his signature songs.
Facts.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, man, one of his signature songs. I feel like the singles on this album was just top tier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which two of my favorite songs are single. Actually, wait, one of my favorite songs is a single. That's actually my favorite track, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that one. Next track we got. All right, sorry about that. Next track is the funk.
Hmm.
So again, bringing back Parliament and Funkadelic in the conversation. This uses the classic sample P Funk Wants to Get Funked Up from the
Right.
legendary Mothership Connection album. Let me be real with you. If you're a hip hop head and you don't own this album, slap yourself. Anyway,
I don't own the album, Reg.
huh? You said what?
I don't own the album.
But you have knowledge anyway, so I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I
You
do have Magabrain. I have Magabrain.
okay. You good. You good. Plus, you say you're not the biggest P Funk fan like that,
No.
so
I love P Funk. I haven't heard all their well we I think we did all their albums, right? We did the
yeah,
double.
we did a whole discography
I
breakdown.
love what's the one? One Nation. One Nation is my favorite.
Yes. Yes.
And the Cosmic Slop. That joint.
That's dope too. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Which is a
But
Redman song too.
yes,
yeah.
sir.
Facts,
And
facts. Yeah,
Magic Brain inspired Tri's favorite album.
right.
There's the dark side.
No, it did not. It inspired
The
Childish
album cover.
Gambino for "Awaken My Love." I definitely love that Childish Gambino album.
Yes, yes. Who boy? If y'all haven't watched, if y'all went outside when we did the whole P Funk month, oh my god,
Yeah,
that was iconic.
it was.
We did the whole Parliament Funkadelic albums. We did Bootsy shit.
Wow.
It was so funked up. I almost dressed up like George Clinton. But anyway, so bringing up it uses the sample of P Funk wants to get funked up. But you know what I liked about this song,
Uh,
the beat, they actually sampled the instrumentation because when motherfuckers like Dre and Cube use a sample, they just took the intro and then the beats. Well, Dre used the sample.
right.
He used sample throughout, but Cube took the intro and stuff like that too. But the way how Redman and Eric Sermon used this beat, it just made it more melodic. But Redman was still rhyming his ass off and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? He had a line where he says, "I'm well known like Donald Trump."
Oh
I don't know if
god.
that line was
That wouldn't
being.
fly today.
Right.
That's back in the day. All the rappers love Trump, man.
They
I'll
loved
tell
it.
you
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Interesting.
He was even in Bobby Brown's video.
Was he?
Which one?
Oh
On
yeah.
our own.
On our own. He was in that joint. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? I gotta. It's been years since I
Yeah.
saw that. Shit. Wow. We might have to do a top 10 hip hop lines about Donald Trump.
Right. Oh my God. You trying to
Maybe
get
top
banned on
20.
YouTube, huh?
Don't get us canceled, please.
Right? You
Hey,
trying to
hey,
get
hey,
banned?
hey,
You can't afford to
hey,
get
hey.
banned on YouTube again.
You said what?
Yeah, I said you trying to get banned off of YouTube, huh?
Hey, hey, it's freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech.
You tell them that when they ban your channel.
Hey, hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Back in the day, Donald Trump was all the rappers' friends at that
Yeah.
time.
Back in the day.
he's
Keyword.
he's still Snoop Dogg's best friend.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Snoop had too much weed.
But
He
yeah,
was
that's what I
smoking
like
too
about
much.
the song. I do like this song and shit.
Yeah, the beat was dope. You had like Redman reminiscing on the old P Funk days, and then there's like a second beat with samples. The funkadelic joint, and you have Red saying, Redman ever since three, I cut throats of MCs, mediocre lyricists who burnt with degrees. Loved his flow on this. This was a nice album cut.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, one of my favorite lines in this song, he goes, wait, break hooks, earthquake shook the tri-state of Jersey. Okay, I bust this, okay, bust the gate for microphones that have swollen mic cords. PE fights for power. Red Man's fights for soul power. Just bars, man.
Yeah,
Classic, bro. I'm telling you. Man, Redman, man, it's like, dude, the dude just was hungry, man. That hunger in Redman was just crazy and shit. You know what I'm saying?
thanks, thanks.
Um, so now we're gonna get into Newsbreak, which is the second skit off the album and stuff like that. And this was kind of like talking about the L.A. riots and stuff like that. But this time, the death toll in L.A. is not caused by the riots. It's caused by Redman just killing motherfuckers and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Which again is comedic, but at the same time, it does have a serious tone and everything like that too. Because he's talking about how people had a right to be angry and the whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a right to be angry, especially with what happened to Rodney King and everything like that too.
Mm. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, the news
Y'all
break
got
was
something to say
dope.
about that?
You have Redman like Redman turning like the different TV stations, and you hear like the news clips of the LA riots. And I mean, I was in elementary school when that was going on. I remember watching
Me too.
KTLA and seeing like in real time, seeing like the fires that people were starting out there, and I saw when Reginald Denny got hit with the brick in his head, but I was on TV. That was
Yeah.
some crazy time for California.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Every time I think of Reginald Jennings, I just think of Jim Carrey in The Living Color. I'm sorry.
Right. Crazy.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry, man. Hey.
Definitely a good skit.
Mm-hmm.
In tune with what was going on in the world at the time.
Right.
It almost like Redman was kind of getting conscious, but not really.
Right.
But
Right.
then he ended up making a joke about it in case you thought he was getting soft. So you
Right.
know, so it tied in perfectly.
He was like the ghetto news anchorman
Yeah.
for the hood.
Yep.
Like even like in like the later albums, like Doc's the Name 2000, he has like the skits as with the newswoman and all that. Like that he was like the narrator for what was going on in the hood.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right. And speaking of that, we probably have the most conscious song he made, in my opinion. So rough. But this is Redman we're talking about, so I'm using the word conscious loosely
Right.
and
Yeah.
everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Um, so again, he's talking about the ill wills of what was going on at the time and stuff like that too. But this time, he's talking about the importance of safe sex and shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, Redman talking about safe sex. That's
That's why I'm laughing because, like, what you
but hear me out.
people?
Hear me out. Hear me out. If you guys remember songs like EPMD's Mr. Bozak and some shit like that too. It kind of is in the same vein as that. Again,
Right.
of
Good
course.
Lord! Every time I hear Bozak, it reminds me of that line in that movie Strictly Business. Monroe can get the Bozak. You know what I'm saying?
That was a thing. That's what people were saying at that point.
I never really cared for that movie like that. It was like one of those goofy '90s movies that was like half plot, half dancing, and New Jack
And
Swing
it's
breaks.
funny because, like, the next
Right.
year I had class with a girl named Deidre too.
Oh man.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
shout out to her. That's my peoples, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
yeah, this was a dope song and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? He's on his little storytelling shit right here. Looking for some skins and everything. S- you
Because
know.
that was the word at the time, y'all.
Right.
Yeah. These days, women have to say, "Well, you got to subscribe to my OnlyFans now," but we see
All
how
right.
far that goes and shit.
Yeah, for real. I love this song. Great storytelling. You have Redman talking about strapping up with these women out here, and at that time like AIDS and HIV was running rampant. We had Magic Johnson. We had to retire because he ended up getting the virus, and you had
He had a house in Virginia.
you had a house in Virginia.
You know what I mean?
Nah, what you mean?
HIV, house in
Oh,
Virginia.
oh, oh, is that the abbreviation for it now?
Yeah,
I've never heard that until now. Yeah,
I've
that's
been
new.
hearing that a lot lately.
I've, we didn't use that abbreviation back in the day.
I
He
had to
had, he
pause
had
for a little bit and think to myself. I was like, "Oh wow,
he caught he had the cooties. That's what we used to say.
Cooties.
I know this fool did not just say cooties."
Yo, this is time out, man.
Bro. That's what we called it. He got burnt. And you had Rock Hudson. Died from it, and many others. And I like the fact that Redman brought awareness to that message, that it was a thing that went on in the hood as well. It wasn't like a color thing, like white people had it, Asian people had it, Latin, whoever. And the beat was dope. And the story is that Redman hooked up with a chick, that she had it, and then she gave it to not just him but to Eric Sermon, because Eric ended up sleeping with her too. You know what I'm saying? And the lines, like, she took a blood test, she took a head test, looked at me and said, "Why the hell isn't he dead yet?" She ended up having it, and maybe she didn't tell him. 'Cause that's something that also went on in the hood, where you might get with the chicken or guy, and they don't tell you that they got something,
She
and
been
then when you go
around
to
the
the
block.
doctor, you end up finding out. That was part of it. If you watch the movie Kids, that was part of the
Yeah.
kids movie.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The
But
chick in the in the movie, she ended up sleeping with Telly, and Telly was running around sleeping with all type of bitches, and he
Yep.
had shit and he didn't even know it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Classic movie. And
Yep.
but this is what's going on at that time all over the world, and I love the fact that Redman brought attention to it in a comedic way, but it's also serious.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. You actually get to see Redman serious and still funny side in this song
Right.
too. That's what I liked about it.
Yeah.
Definitely making people aware of what was going on at the time.
Definitely. Yeah, man. And that's kind of like my favorite kind of conscious songs and stuff like that too, because there'll be sometimes where a motherfucker you can tell a motherfucker's trying hard to make a serious message
You
and
don't
shit.
have to be too fucking serious. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like, have some
like
fun, goddamn it. Like
like
I imagine how some of these people wake up in the morning eating their damn frosted flakes, yo. Like for real.
There's another song that Moni Love did on her second album, in a word or two. It's called "There's a Better Way," and she talks about how her friend was Raul, and Raul ended up getting AIDS and he died. But it was more serious. It was more melodic track. So,
Mm.
but like Redman is a comedian too, so he gonna have the serious side, and you got to put the comedy. So it was like a nice balance.
Yeah,
eh,
wasn't that MC Light song about something like this, Georgie Porgy or something, or was that about something else?
Eyes,
drunk,
Eyes of the
drunk,
Soul.
drunk driving
Oh,
album.
Yeah,
oh, got
Eyes of the Soul was like that. That was a song about that too.
oh,
And, you know, I'm gonna say one more thing before we go to the next song. It kind of reminds me of Salt and Pepper's Very Necessary album. And
Hmm.
here's the thing, that album was talking about Shoop and What a Man and None of Your Business. But then you
Right.
would have ended us off out with the AIDS PSA. I'm like, what the
Well,
fuck?
yeah, but if you're gonna get with them and they sexy as hell, you got to be protected. At that time, it was like, yo, like yes, do safe sex, but you got to be know what you're doing.
But that PSA was bleak as fuck because the girl was crying because like you gay. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. I was just bumping to Shoop and
They,
None of Your Business and
with
all
that
that.
fake ass Grand
but
Pooba.
when they have a song like "Let's Talk About Sex," they gotta have a PSA involved with that too.
Now let's talk about sex. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. That's like one of my favorite Salt and Pepper videos and shit,
Right.
man. But yeah, man. That I still fuck with Very Necessary, but that last skit still got me funny as fuck,
That
you know.
sounded like something that could have been on the Ricky Lake show.
Oh man,
Oh my goodness.
she would have been perfect for that skit too, Ricky Lake.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh boy, Ricky Lake. All right, we're gonna go into rated R and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the beats on this album, this is probably the most EPMD ish on this whole album. It sounds like something that could have been strictly from the Business Never Personal album, which is a very dope album and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? I love the voiceover that they did with the Eric B and Rakim sample and stuff like that, mixed in with that Ice Cube shit. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? One thing I loved about this track was how he was throwing in horror movie franchises and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which I feel like was definitely dope and stuff. Sound kind of close to horrorcore in a way,
Yes.
almost horrorcore ish. But again, this is Redman we're talking about and shit like
Not
that.
like the Grave Diggers, but almost.
Okay.
Right,
Hey.
right. And the Grave Diggers, that's that whole 6 Feet Deep album. Woo!
Go ahead.
Man, that was the album that brought horrorcore to a lot of people too.
Resurrector, not the
Yeah.
RZA.
Right.
Relax, y'all.
Period.
That part.
Period.
It's two different people.
But yeah, but yeah, he Redman definitely went in on this track right here and shit.
Yes, I love the horror references. When he's like he mentioned Freddy Krueger and Jason and Michael Myers, and he says, so put your money where your mouth is. Watch Redman House shit, and if it's beef, I'll punch you in your mouth, kid. Bust the maneuver, Freddy Krueger. I love the references of horror, because this has like a horror theme, this whole album, and that was dope to hear. The beat was fire. We got the scratching on the track, and I really enjoyed this one.
Yeah. And it's funny because, like, he said in one of his lines, got naughty in my nature, plus I'm down with OPP. The best part, the best part about it, I got
Mhm.
bitch I'm like, yeah, but wasn't you just talking about
Right.
some other song? Make up your damn mind.
Right. For his set of Rock the Bells last year, he actually brought out Tretch.
Nice.
And Tretch performed Uptown Anthem, and I think he did Film Flow also. Yeah.
To quote Zach Morris, timeout. Okay, who's going to the Roots picnic and the Jay Z concerts?
I would love to go. Jay Z tickets is way too expensive, man.
Yeah, but I
Way too.
might go to the Roots picnic.
Now, if they have a giveaway for that, I'm definitely going. Cause more than likely I win the giveaway now. I get it for free, but the tickets itself is way too expensive. And I saw Jay Z in 2006.
Yeah, so you good. Yeah, I might end up going to the Roots picnic, man. So if y'all out there, let's
Yeah,
link up.
the Roots picnic. I would like to go to that one. That's
Yeah,
something different.
and it's for
About to
the
say.
whole weekend too.
Yeah,
But all right, y'all, time in.
Nah, for real though, because that Jay Z concert is gonna be lit. Though, I can
yeah.
tell.
They already betting like who's he gonna bring out to perform with him.
Yeah,
We already know Beyonce and Blue Ivy are
Yeah,
gonna be
Beyonce gonna be there. Nas, I think Nas will probably show up. Maybe State Property,
and do
Dipset.
Ether and be like, yo, Jay, you know this shit ain't over, right?
Right? I would love for him to bring out Kanye. I would love for him to do like a Watch the Throne reunion.
Nah,
Nah, that's
You don't think that'll
never
happen?
gonna happen.
you got a better chance of the Knicks getting Giannis this summer than that shit happening.
Never say never. You never know. Kanye number 2 on the charts with Bully. So you never know.
I gotta listen to that. I still
That
haven't
album
listened to
fire,
it yet.
bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That album is his best shit since Pablo.
Hmm. And it's funny because that was his last best album too.
Exactly. He got away from the gospel shit. There's no gospel on this album.
Oh, yeah, because he was cursing like a damn sailor on that gospel album.
Yeah, I was like, come on,
Yo,
bro.
and it's like I
Let's get
told
away
Reg
from
when
the
we was,
gospel shit. Get back to what people know you could do.
and it's like when I told Reg when we was talking about the Donda album, I was getting nervous with that song when he had the locks on there because the whole time
Right.
I'm listening to it, I'm like, yo, please don't curse, yo.
Right.
Please don't fucking curse.
Yeah, I didn't. I only heard Don the one. I didn't hear Don the two.
I don't know if I'll even hear that Bully album. To be real with you.
Oh yeah, and Jay Electronica got booed too.
Yeah,
What
he
the
got
fuck
booed.
you expect?
We can talk about that tomorrow.
And
That bitch
Exhibit
ass.
C was a long time ago, brother.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. Fuck Jay Electronica. Alright, next song's called Watch Your Nuggets. Mm, another very dope song right here and shit. Um, yeah, he had a line that I like where he says, I rule brung my style from the boondocks, now my shit pump in the boombox. Yo, red, my ears are ringing. I can hear some girls singing. Hey, Eric Sermon. Hey, rock the mic, honey. I love the way you sway. Plus, I have a crush. You drive me crazy. I reply, slow down, baby. I'm ill smooth as Johnny Gill. Gill, my. I pack skill. I just love the line when he said that
Yeah,
shit, you know?
yeah,
Yeah, E Dub was rapping his ass off on this.
killing it,
Yeah.
killing it, yo. This to me
I
is
think
like one of
so.
their best,
Oh,
like
yeah, yo.
this is like one of their best collabs together. Cause they've done collabs in the past, but this is like one of their best. Like the beat was fire. The lines that Eric had, that Red had, so back up softly. Here's an ice cream cone. Put down the microphone. Thank you. Right about now, I'm through. I'm ghost like Casper. See you. That's Eric. And then
Yeah.
Red, I love Red's verse. To make me boom, to zoom with the tune. To make the cow jump back over the moon is Reggie Noble. Yeah, I'm feeling kinda so-so. I dug it like Toto. Make Rudolph nose glow. Fire. Classic Eric and Redman collab. I love the beat. They should have a video for this. One of my
Yeah.
favorite tracks on the album.
Yeah, and then Redman said, chiller than the ice on vanilla. I'm like, yo, son.
Yes. Fire. Killing it.
Yeah, this is when you saw their chemistry is what it was on this
Yeah,
song. Yeah,
for
man.
sure.
Yeah, you can tell they were having fun with this record and shit like that.
Yeah.
Facts. That's another underrated duo in hip hop,
I agree.
Eric and Red.
Really. Like to
Alright.
me, even on Dear, even though that's not my favorite album, but I felt like it was more Red production than Eric, and I felt like Eric should have been more. hands on with the beats on that album.
And then a year later, we had the birth of Def Squad on
Right.
yeah the what's the album? Eric Sermon's album in '93. It's not coming to me right now.
No
No
pressure.
pressure.
Yeah, on no yeah, that was the song, right?
Which one you talking about though?
What was the
Which
song with him and Keith Murray and Redman on the Eric Sermon album in '93?
I don't remember that
I'll
song.
look it up. Man,
Which one you talking about though?
I'm looking it
You
up.
talking about like full cooperation?
You
No,
talking about
the one from Eric Sermon's album in '93.
Or
you
no
talking about
pressure?
hostile?
Yeah, it was Hostile, right?
Well, Redman ain't on that one though.
Oh, damn. I'm thinking about the one on There's a Dark Side.
Oh, Cosmic Slop.
Yeah, Cosmic
Yeah,
Slop.
that was
Yeah.
'94. Yeah,
Yeah, that was the birth of Def Squad right there.
yeah, yeah. That's one
Oh,
of my favorites on that album, Cosmic Slop.
Prodigy had one of my favorite lines though. Screaming at Alpha, Eddie Squad, that's death.
Alrighty. So now we're gonna go into another little interlude called Psycho Dove and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Over a laid back, chilled out interlude. You know, he sampled Michael Jackson's Thriller, the song Thriller, which I just knew that he did that shit before, after looking at it. I was like, oh wow, this shit, I gotta re-listen
It
to
didn't
that.
sound like
But
it.
Yep.
it didn't. That's crazy. Shit.
And
Yeah.
they let him sample it.
Yep. I
Wow.
guess so.
I guess Mike was a fan.
Yeah.
Mike
So
was down with Redman.
Yeah, that was the line back then too. Yo, he's down, man.
like, damn,
But
he's one
now
of
if you
us.
say that to somebody, they like, down with what?
He's down with the blacks. So what if his nose got straighter? He's one of us.
Yeah, facts.
You know. So what if he bleached his skin? You know.
I was just re-listening to that. I was just like, oh, I still can't even recognize that shit.
Yeah,
That's
it don't
wild.
sound like it.
But yeah,
What was that line in the Spike Lee movie? He said, "Don't think just because I'm with a white girl, I am not down. I am very
Right.
pro black." What that was bugging out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
mm,
Oh man,
Yeah.
funny
I
as
mean,
hell.
the skit was dope. It was like real trippy. You had like a female seductive voice on on it, and she was speaking again like it has like a horrorcore element to it too.
yep. Classic skit. Can we just crown Redman the king of the skits, yo?
Yeah,
Like
you got
nobody has skits like Redman. Like, I
them
mean,
and De
well,
La Soul.
De La,
Them and De La Soul. Yeah,
because
for
they
sure.
started it.
Yeah,
No, but he took it to a whole nother level
yeah.
on
I
every
agree.
single album.
I agree.
Yeah, Redman, he definitely owned them skits and shit like that too. I would even, I would even go as far as even saying Dre and Snoop Dogg, because even the Chronic and Doggy Style has some iconic skits.
Yeah,
Right.
I definitely even go those ties. But
That's what Dre need to bring back on his albums, the skits.
facts. But sometimes these niggas be just doing skits out of anything these days. Like I
Yeah.
don't know. Alright.
yeah. Next thing you know, you're gonna have some random fat nigga on a skit just eating a sandwich.
Right.
I think there was a skit about that shit.
Dave Lunch, anybody?
Yeah.
Mm. Alright. Then we're gonna get to a song called Jam for You and everything like that too. Very slow beat and everything like that too, you know what I'm saying? One of my favorites from this album and shit, you know what I'm saying? Kind of a precursor to something you'll kind of hear on There Is a Dark Side in a way
Yeah,
and stuff like that too, you know what I'm saying?
definitely set the tone.
Yeah, it definitely did.
Yup.
It definitely gave me P Funk vibes and even Teddy Riley. Like Teddy Riley, didn't he do this for like the Teddy's Jam? He
Yeah,
sampled that joint.
yeah. He
Yeah,
said,
he sampled that.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like from the first Guy album, and it definitely reminded me of that. And yeah, I loved it. Like his flow on here was fired. Like the beat was banging.
Yup. Yeah, like I said, this was like a precursor to what was to come on the next album. So it was kind of like a preview, and the samples,
Yeah,
like with the guy sample, because nobody sampled guy at that time, so that was like unheard of.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely too. I forgot to mention So Rough featured DJ Scratch, and that's the only song on this album that Redman didn't do the scratches to and
Mm.
stuff like that too. I forgot to mention that.
Right.
Now, Blow Your Mind, one of my favorite songs Redman has ever done and stuff like that. I'm gonna save my thoughts on the remix when I get to it. I'm gonna be real with you on that. But classic song. I feel like this is a single that does not get its just due sometimes when it comes to Redman songs and stuff, which is kind of weird.
Right.
It's like it gets its love, but it don't get its love, if that makes sense, you know.
I agree.
But classic, classic, classic song right here. Redman again rapping like Rent's Due and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? Spoiler alert: I do kind of prefer the remix a bit better, but
Remix is
I'll talk
fire.
more about. Yeah,
Wait, what?
The remix,
I
you don't like
prefer
the
the
remix?
remix. I prefer the remix of this over
The
the
remix is
original.
dope. I like the
Mm.
remix.
I mean, hey, teach his own, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, this was the first, like the first time I saw the video for this was on Rap City, and it has the catchy hook, the sample, the Gap Band sample from Outstanding, Charlie Wilson. That's really like what makes the song. Besides the lyrics, like the lyrics is dope. Press rewind if I haven't blown your mind.
Yo,
But the
wouldn't it
hook,
be?
the hook comes
Uh,
in, huh?
yeah, I was gonna say, wouldn't it be dope if Redman ever did that live and he brought out Charlie Wilson to
Right.
do
Yeah,
the
he never
hook?
did that. I've never seen him do that.
Yo, that would be so ill,
You
man.
know what I'm saying?
I'm even
But
loving
it's
TV
like,
tonight too.
the hook is like the meat and potatoes of the song. Like, if you know the Gap Band stuff and Outstanding, that was like a huge record for them. And
Yeah,
I love the way he put that hook together, and the beat was fire, and it's definitely one of his best songs, as his first single. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I do feel like I agree with Reg. It doesn't get mentioned no more. Like I'll Be That, or like his other singles. It like, I guess I don't know if people forgot about it, but that's Blow Your Mind is like a that's without that you don't have I'll Be That. Like
to
that's what
quote
set.
one of my favorite wrestlers, "It got lost in the shuffle, brother."
Yeah,
Oh,
they got lost. They got lost in the shuffle.
rest in peace to the Macho Man. But
Yeah,
yeah, man, yeah, and the bars on this joint, he was like, "Hit women like Madonna all the way down to the Smurf fit." I'm like,
right.
whoa, stop it.
We had to think for Smurfette when we were young.
Yo,
Who's we?
let me stop. Yo.
Probably Smurf. We all had to think for Smurfette.
Who is we? I
Yeah.
don't know
That's
thing what
me.
it is.
Well, I'm talking about when I say we, I mean the kids from the 80s out. That's what I mean. When we
So you
watch
had a
Smurf,
thing
when we
for
watch Smurf, we
Shatara
had to
too
think.
on Thundercats?
Right.
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying, man.
we Smurfette had that was a thing back in the 80s for kids. Like we had a thing for Smurfette.
I don't know what we you're talking about, but
The 80s kids, only 80s kids can relate to what I'm talking about.
nah, I get what you're
You
saying,
know
man.
what I mean?
Come
Right? And
on.
yet they had the Smurf movie out, and Rihanna played Smurfette. But Rihanna's gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? And they picked the right one for that. No,
Uh,
you don't
uh,
like Rihanna for
moving
Smurfette?
on. Moving on.
I forgot she was even in that movie.
Yeah, she did the
Yo, and
voiceover
then
for
like I
Smurfette.
remember when I saw Redman perform this live on Yo MTV Raps. Yes, I used to watch the white version of Video Music Box too. But